understanding is that the courts is a private
So
for-profit.
Mr. Musgrove, I know where you're going with this, and none of that is valid. None of that is law.
I'm not the all caps name. Of course.
None of that is valid. None of that is law. You are standing in my courtroom. I have jurisdiction over you. So.
I tried to.
Nope, yeah, stand in front of the thing. So what is your name?
Brian Joseph Musgrove.
Okay, are you an attorney? What's your P number?
I'm not an attorney.
So then you can't represent Brian Musgrove. So you are a defendant, correct?
I'm an executor on that estate.
Okay, so none of that is valid or legal. So you have an attorney?
He's not doing nothing for me.
Okay, that was my question. Do you have an attorney? Yes or no?
I have, yeah, he was supposed to represent me, but.
So you have Michael Dagger Margosian. Okay, so he's your attorney. Okay, so go have a seat. When Mr. Dagger Margosian gets here, I'll call your case, okay?
Buckle up, guys.
So,
today
Mr.
we're
Musgrove,
stepping
you want
into
to
a
come up to the
courtroom where the
podium,
hearing takes
please.
an unexpected
This
time.
is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus
the
Brian
defender
Joseph
refuses to identify
Musgrove,
himself in a
file
normal
number
legal sense, and starts using arguments the
23-21461
judge has clearly heard before,
I
instead
have
of entertaining
Isaac
the
Sneed
unusual
appearing
claims.
on behalf
The
of the
judge
people,
immediately shuts them
and
down
I have
and
Michael
insists the
Dagger
court is full
Margosian
authority.
appearing
Within
on behalf of
seconds,
Mr.
the
Musgrove.
tension is obvious,
Mr. Dagger
and you can
Margosian
already
might.
tell this hearing
Oh, there
isn't
he
going
is.
to follow a typical script.
Mr. Dagger Margosian, this is a date and time set for pretrial in this matter. Mr. Musgrove said that he was appearing on his own behalf. I did verify he is not an attorney, and you are still the attorney of record. So, Mr. Dagger Margosian, how do you wish to proceed?
Well, Your Honor, I am aware that Mr. Musgrove wants to present information to the court. I'm happy to be standby counsel if he wants to represent himself. Obviously, this court would have to go through the colloquy of that, but obviously it's Mr. Musgrove's legal right to at least ask the court to do that. So I'm here to observe at this point.
All right. So, Mr. Musgrove, when you were at the bench or up at the podium before, you said that you were appearing on behalf of yourself. So, Mr. Musgrove, are you asking to no longer have counsel represent you?
Well, what I'm understanding is that the courts is a private for-profit.
So, Mr. Musgrove, I know where you're going with this, and none of that is valid. None of that is law.
I'm not the all caps name. Of course.
None of that is valid. None of that is law. You are standing in my courtroom. I have jurisdiction over you. So.
I tried to file paperwork with the clerk's office ahead of time so that you would have time to review it, and they denied me.
I know what you're talking about. None of that is valid under the law of the state of Michigan or the Constitution of the United States of America.
What do you mean it is?
No.
The Supreme Court says it is.
What does it say it is?
The Supreme Court says that if we were at the age of 18, we were supposed to claim our minor status.
Nope,
guys,
not valid.
The hearing officially begins, and the defendant signals that he wants to represent himself instead of
Mr.
relying
Dagger
on his attorney.
Margosian
His
is,
lawyer
like
is willing to
most of our
step
public
aside if the court
defenders,
approves.
exceptional
But the
attorneys.
moment the defendant starts explaining his
very
legal
well
theory,
versed in the law.
the judge
and very
instantly
experienced.
recognizes where the
He
conversation
gives
is headed,
legal advice.
rather than
May not
allowing
like
the argument
legal
to develop.
advice, but it's
The
usually
judge
good
firmly
advice.
rejects the
I've
entire
never
premise,
had anyone from the public
setting up a
defender's
direct clash
office
between established law and the
not
defendant's
wholeheartedly
beliefs.
try to represent their clients. So what you are talking about is not valid, and it is not going to get you out of this case. You're not going to be able to say all those things because it's not valid.
Everyone involved in this court case has a financial interest in the case.
I don't have a financial interest in your case. I get paid by the state of Michigan, whether you plead, whether it gets dismissed. I don't make any money off you. We have budgets. The court system is not a profit generating revenue. We are here to represent people so that people who are charged with crimes are protected. People who are victims of crimes are protected. And that's why we have
But in
all
order
these.
for there to be a crime, there has to be a victim. There is no.
Well, there is a victim in this case
The victim
because
would be the company. And the
you are
company,
charged.
I can't face. the
Actually,
company.
just hold on. So your crime that you are charged with, which you are innocent as of this time, let me grab the right file, is failure. Oh, this is let me see. This is an embezzlement charge. So you are charged in count 1 with embezzlement 50,000 or more, but less than 100,000. That being an agent, servant, or employee of Hardwoods of Michigan Industries did convert to your own use without the consent of your employer or principal, industrial tools and equipment in the amount of $68,938.40 or money or equipment. And that's a 15-year felony. So if you are found guilty by a jury, you can go to prison for up to 15 years. You're charged in count 2 with using a computer to commit a crime. To facilitate the charge in count 1, that carries a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison. And the way the statute is set up, I can actually stack those possibly. So you potentially could be looking at up to 25 years in prison. So the victim that's alleged in this would be that business.
Right, and I can't face that accuser because that business can't get on the stand for me to ask questions, and a third party.
But their
can't stand
representative
it.
can. Yes, they can.
They
Yes, they
can.
can. Yes, they can.
Now things get
So
even more
I have
intense. The
189,000
judge
of
patiently
student loan debt
explains
that
why
was
the
forgiven
defendant's
to be a
legal
lawyer.
theories won't help
You
him,
do not.
and
And
reminds him that
Mr. Dagmar
experienced
goes in,
attorneys
Mr. Isaac
understand the law
Sneed, all
far
of the
better
attorneys here
than
went to law school
internet-style
to know the
arguments.
law. And
When
their
the
job is to
defendant
advise
claims
you
the
of the
court
law.
has a financial interest in the case,
So
the
Yeah,
yes,
judge
they
they're
can.
carefully
Yes,
breaks
you
going
can
down
be
how the
charged.
justice system
Everything, all the
actually
laws and
works.
statutes
Then
that you
comes
guys
the
go
biggest
by
Are
moment.
legal.
for corporations.
The judge reveals the
For
exact
fixed-
Still a
felony
crime.
charges and the
Still a crime.
possibility of spending up to
But I'm
25
not
years
Still
in
a
prison,
crime.
corporation, I'm a
instantly
living
raising
person.
the
Yep,
stakes.
and that's why you're standing in front of me. If you were dead, the case would be dismissed.
Yeah, the all caps name is that.
That means nothing. That's not valid. It's
Okay.
not legal.
right.
So do you want to represent yourself or do you want to have an attorney to represent you?
I need some time to think.
Okay, so I'm going to set this for another pretrial on March 20th at 8:30 in the morning. And Miss Adams.
Here's where the conversation reaches its final showdown. Even after hearing the serious charges and potential prison time, the defendant continues insisting that the laws apply only to corporations and not to him personally. The judge calmly dismisses every claim and brings the discussion back to one simple decision: represent yourself or keep your attorney. Faced with reality, the defendant finally asks for more time to think, and the judge postpones a hearing. If you enjoyed this courtroom breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you